today Charlie Ray, owner of Nature's Outlet, and John Rigdon, a nutrition expert with Nature's Outlet. So we're going to talk today about something that I feel like is pretty important to most people, and that is looking and feeling young again, or more beautiful. How about that?
Well, we've hit on something here, Deborah, that resonates particularly with women.
Okay.
What we have finally figured out after doing nutrition forever is that we can talk about healthy joints and healthy nails, and but what we have learned is if we can talk about ways to reduce wrinkles, ways to improve and strengthen nails, ways to have thicker, fuller hair, we're actually really going to get people's attention. So the good news is we have found an awesome way to achieve those things.
You know, when you talk about an awesome way, the first thing that I noticed was Christy Brinkley. Now that is a woman that is ageless. I mean,
Yes.
honestly, she is ageless. She looks so much younger than what she is. Her skin is so vibrant. And I guess all of us would love to have skin and nails that look good, that feel good. But you know what, Charlie? We get old.
Well, the good news, Deborah, is that part of what we're going to talk about today is what she wrote about in her book as one of her beauty secrets.
Okay.
And what's interesting is she uses a certain product that she attributes a lot of her her longevity as a model to. And what's interesting to me is she's now a spokesperson for that company, but at the time she wrote the book, they had no idea that she was going to say anything about it. She just was excited about it. She wrote this book, and she mentioned it several times in her book. And fast forward a couple years later, and she's literally their spokesperson. And how old do you think she is in that picture?
She looks younger than I am, and I'm 63.
Well,
so I'd say she's maybe in her 40s. That's what she looks like.
She's 60 in that picture.
Yeah.
Oh well.
At least
she looks 20 years younger than what she is.
Right. So anyway, we're gonna talk about what she does, and we're gonna talk about some things that make what she does even better. And to do that, we have to start at kind of what are we talking about? And with that, I'm going to let John explain the role of collagen.
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 It's a word you've heard, right?
I've heard that word. I've never really studied that word to try to find out what it meant.
Yeah.
So how about you telling us?
Yeah, I mean that's the whole point of this bundle of this beauty bundle we've put together. It's about collagen, and collagen is what we're made out of. So our skin is made out of collagen, but so is our all our blood vessels, our organs, our joints, our bones. It's all collagen, and it plays a role in our hair and our nails. I mean, everything. So.
But what happens as we get older? You're talking about this collagen. What happens to our body?
It breaks
as
down.
we get older.
We lose it. I mean, that's literally the aging process, is the loss and the breakdown of collagen. That's what makes you get old.
I see. So when we talk about collagen and the breakdown of it, how can these products then build it back? Or how will it change how I look, or how my nails are doing, or my hair?
Yeah, it's about building and replenishing that collagen faster than it's breaking down. And people might be familiar with this with their bones. I mean, you take calcium because as you get older, you lose bone density.
Sure.
Your bones get thinner and weaker, and you have to either take medications or take your calcium and your vitamin D to keep your bones stronger. Well, you have to do the same thing with collagen for your skin and your joints and all of that.
So these products that I'm looking at here today, are these, I would assume these are pills. Is this a powder?
That's a powder.
Yep.
Okay. Now, we all understand that we cannot stop the fact that we are aging.
Right.
But what you're telling me is that we can look more youthful
Yes.
than maybe what our age is.
You can age gracefully.
Because now women really worry about crow's feet.
Yeah.
You know, with men, now look, if you get wrinkles with a man, we say he's rugged. You know, with a woman and these crow feet, well, we don't like it.
I don't know. I don't want crow's feet either.
So tell me, does it help with that?
Okay, well it's funny you bring that up because this product right here, this powder, is literally collagen.
Oh, okay.
And what's happened in our diet over the last 100 years is we have stopped eating collagen in our diet. We used to eat simmer bones and eat bone stocks and things like that. You know, our grandparents and our forebears, they would eat that regularly in their diet.
Okay.
Consume it, and we eat the flesh of the animal now. You know, we eat wings and legs and steaks but we're not getting the collagen in our diet. So the first thing is let's replace the collagen and get it back in our diet.
Okay.
And what these guys did is a couple of things. One is they actually did research on their collagen, but they also found a new way to present the collagen in a way that's super easy to digest.
Okay.
So what they did is they found out that if you ferment the collagen, it actually becomes super easy to digest and absorb. So then what they did was they did some scientific testing on their collagen, and what they found is that people that use their collagen every day, after 28 days, there was a noticeable reduction in crow's feet.
Okay.
So you're talking about, evidence that the collagen is actually being used by the body. And it's just a funny coincidence that you were kind of not real happy about crow's feet. And that's literally the research that they did was on crow's feet.
So this is a powder. Do you drink it? How do you take this product?
Well, you want to elaborate on that?
A lot of people put it in their coffee in the morning. It has, we do have some flavored ones that taste great, like a vanilla or a chocolate, and you can add that to a smoothie. But they have an unflavored collagen that you can add to pretty much anything. Your morning tea, your morning coffee. You can add it into soups, like a tomato soup or something. And it has no taste. It actually gives your coffee a nice creaminess, like silky consistency, and really easy to take.
So you're saying that you can mix this product with pretty much anything?
Yeah.
Breakfast with pancakes?
Oh,
Maybe
yeah.
Could you scramble it in your eggs?
Sure.
Absolutely. Bake with it, brownies or cookies. Yeah.
People throw it in their soups.
Yeah.
Really?
Just really, there's easy ways to get it.
And it helps build the collagen back that we are losing as we age.
Right, because we're literally ingesting collagen, so your body can use that very effectively.
Are there any negative side effects to taking this?
Only side benefits, no side effects. Yeah, I mean, we mentioned, we're talking about hair, skin, and nails, but collagen's good for your bones and your joints and your all your arteries and blood vessels. It's good for all of that. Your bones are actually about 30% collagen. So I mentioned earlier, people take calcium and vitamin D for their bones. That collagen's going to help too.
Okay.
Also, it's funny that why women like to buy the product is for the beauty effects. But the most common feedback we get is, wow, my gut feels so much better.
Yeah, digestive support.
Because it actually helps repair the gut lining. And you hear about things like leaky gut and these kind of gut disorders. And there's, we talk at length on your show in the past about gut health is such an important thing, and it's a big problem for people. This is an awesome thing to pair with anybody who's using a probiotic or those kind of things to help their gut health. So as a digestive aid, it's probably the best protein you could possibly use for your digestive health.
Can you use that with any type of medications that you're taking? Is there any problem there?
Yeah, it's a food, so you're not really dealing with any type of negative interaction or consequence with prescriptions. Now, obviously, you want to talk to your doctor if you have any concerns.
Sure.
But as far as what's been published in the scientific literature, there's no reason to be concerned about that.
Okay. So, what I'm looking at here, and I'm looking at this product, and I'm assuming that you have the different flavors here.
Yeah.
2 scoops, and it tells you how you need to use it every day.
Yes.
All right.
And so what's cool is we figured out a way to combine products in a way to give incredible results. So we've got this collagen, and basically you use it once, or if you're really eager in the beginning, you could use it twice a day if you're really eager to get faster results. Some customers like to do it twice a day in the beginning, but you don't have to. Once a day if you really want to kind of test it to see how it does. But
so this collagen helps with the skin. Does it also help with the nails and the hair?
yes.
Absolutely.
Okay. So, because I think a lot of women, and I have found this to be true, as we get older, our nails sometimes become brittle. And I also think that having your nails done tends to thin them. And can cause problems with your nails. So we want our nails to look good, but we don't want to go through the problems of thinning nails or them having to buff our nails in order to put gel back on top and they split. So this helps rebuild them?
Yes.
Okay.
And you'll notice that your nails are growing faster and thicker and stronger. And that is probably, when people do this, the first thing they notice. First thing they tend to notice is that their nails are growing faster. Probably the second thing they notice is now their hair is growing, and then sometimes they can feel where the new growth is, that it's just thicker. And then the skin effect is a little bit more delayed. It takes a little bit more time. But that's where people will start noticing more elasticity in their skin. It's more elastic. And the fine lines and the wrinkles, that's kind of like, I guess for some women, the holy grail, if you will. But that does take a little bit more time. So we tell people, look at your nails and your hair first, because that's where you're going to see it first, and to know that it's working. So we start with the collagen protein, because what we're doing is we're replacing something that's been missing from the diet.
Gotcha.
But now, when you add that to Christy Brinkley's beauty secret, you get this incredible combination effect. And what this product does is, it blows my mind. It's called BioSil.
Okay.
And it's a derivative of silica, which is a mineral, and it's not collagen. So you think, well, it's not collagen. What's going on? But what it actually does is your body is continuously producing its own collagen. What BioSil has been shown to do in a clinical setting is increase your body's capacity to produce more collagen. So if you think about it, as you age, your ability to produce collagen slows down. So what if you take something that actually sort of goes back to when your body could produce more collagen? That's what this product does.
Yeah, it's neat. I mean, Charlie touched on it. This BioSil helps your body make 3 beauty proteins, what they call beauty proteins, and that's collagen, keratin, and elastin. And keratin's the protein that makes your hair, your nails stronger. So we touched on the collagen. I mean, that's definitely, your skin and your gut health and your bones, and that keratin is really good. That's what's going to make your nails less brittle, stronger, and also your hair. It's going to help prevent your hair from breaking off and make that follicle and that root stronger. So BioSil does all of that.
So my question is, can you take these 2 products together, or is it one or the other?
So we have people
peas and carrots.
Yeah.
Okay.
People use them on their own and have a lot of success, but when people use them together, they have a lot more success, and that's why we're putting this bundle together, because the results are just incredible when you combine them.
And you combine the two. And again, it's safe with other medications that someone is taking because it's natural.
Yeah, silica's one of the safest things you could take. I mean, people are familiar with silica. They might not know that they are, but you get it in cucumbers, you get it in celery. I mean, there's all sorts of, any like crunchy vegetable is going to have a lot of silica in it.
It has to do with keeping the structure of the vegetable.
And think about it, you want your nails to have that nice rigidness and strength, and the same with your hair. You don't want them to be soft, and some people their nails get really thin.
Oh, yes.
So that's what that helps with.
Yes, because I used to have mine fixed, and I noticed, and I had very hard nails. They became thin, and they started to crack. And I said, well, it's not worth that to me to do that. So this will help me build these nails back.
Definitely.
Yeah, and it'll do it quicker than you might think.
Okay.
So, and then you may notice there's that little bottle over there too, right?
Yes.
Last but certainly not least.
Now, that's pretty
C.
exotic. Most people have never heard of that.
Vitamin C.
Yeah.
Vitamin C. And I'm seeing vitamin C. Oh, this is vitamin C. Now we talk about vitamin C.
Why vitamin C, right?
Right.
Well, vitamin C is the icing on the cake.
Okay.
Okay, so vitamin C works both to help the body produce more collagen by itself.
Okay.
But in addition, what vitamin C is really good at is protecting your existing collagen and tissue from breakdown.
I see.
So you're trying to slow the breakdown of what you have. In addition to, it's super effective at basically making these two products work better.
Okay.
Have you heard of the condition scurvy?
Yes.
That pirates and sailors used to get because they were out on the ocean and they didn't have any fresh fruit or vegetables to eat, and so they weren't getting vitamin C. And what happens with scurvy is your skin and your blood vessels and everything actually start to break down, because that vitamin C is what keeps them strong and repairs them. And when you're not getting that, and a lot of people, they're just not eating enough fresh fruit and vegetables anymore. The canned stuff doesn't really have as much vitamins in it, so it's helpful. It's helpful to take vitamin C. It's really going to make these other products and just everything that's already going on in your body, it's going to make that so much better.
I was looking at this, the vitamin C, and it says it contains no preservatives, sweeteners, no dairy for those people that have problems with dairy. Doesn't contain sugar, gluten, corn, eggs, and it's good for vegetarians and vegans.
It's just vitamin C.
Vitamin C.
That's all you need.
Okay, because some people worry about that, with what these things contain. And so vitamin C is what people need. Now,
so the big idea here, Deborah, is so each one, we've talked about how each one of these products helps with beauty, it helps with collagen production. And the idea is, we got to thinking, like, what would be, and we noticed that some customers were starting to, on their own,
figure it out.
We learned this in some ways from our customers, because they were kind of finding this combination on their own. But what we started thinking is, if each one of these things helps with collagen but works in a slightly different way, imagine how good they're going to be if you put them together. And so that's how we sort of invented this beauty bundle.
Okay. So is it, when you say a beauty bundle, someone can come in, and of course, I know that your employees there at Nature's Outlet are very well educated on their products, on the products there.
Sure.
So when they come in and they ask for the beauty bundle, or could you tell me more about the products that were being promoted, then they would show all three products, and they can buy one or all three.
Exactly, sure. People can do whatever they want. But what we've done is we're so excited about seeing what effect this has with people. We kind of lost our minds I mean, my accountant's like, you're doing what? We are literally offering half price if you buy all 3 and try them.
Really?
Because what we want people to do is to try it for 30 or 60 days. Because we're so confident that it works incredibly well that we know people are going to, if they're willing to try it, I mean, they're just going to be so excited about it.
I see. So this beauty bundle, if you buy all 3 together, you're going to save about half.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, because if you buy all 3 at full retail, it's about $100, and we've literally just cut that in half.
For all 3 products?
All 3, yeah. And you can't find a price like that anywhere.
No, I mean,
you can go online. You can have at it. Try.
And Charlie, I mean, I know we discussed this. I mean, one of the main reasons why we're doing this is to reward our customers there, because we have really loyal customers, and we know that this is a really good group of products to take. So yeah, I mean, it's half price because we know that they're going to get a lot of benefit out of it, and we want to make it affordable for them to be able to try something like this. So I know, it's hard to be able to afford 3 different quality products like this, at the same time. So it's a great deal.
And what excites me is we've figured out, okay, beauty relates to the customer. It resonates with people.
Sure. Like,
people are motivated, and understandably. I used to be kind of like, why aren't people more fixated on the real nuts and bolts of health? But instead of fighting that, it's like, well, why not focus on really trying to give people what they want, and then we can be satisfied. Like, we know we're helping with joint health. We're helping customers with protecting their bones. We know that we're helping them with their gut health. We're helping strengthen their blood vessels. So the health food nerds in us are satisfied that, yes, it's a beauty thing, and that's fantastic, and people are going to love that. But we love the fact that it's an inside-out thing. Yeah. When you compare this to, women will spend a lot of money on a cream or whatever. Well, that's fine. I'm not anti doing that. But what are you really doing? You're only covering a little tiny part of your skin. This is literally addressing your entire system. So I just think it's just a better, smarter way to go about it.
Look good, feel good.
Exactly. Yeah. Perfect.
Yeah, look good and feel good. Now, when does this go on sale?
It's on sale now.
It's on sale now. Only at Nature's Outlet. Well, I tell you what, I really appreciate you coming by today, because it enlightened me about collagen, what it is, and the effects on the body, but also the products that go along with it. And if you don't feel comfortable, talk to your physician, but it's all natural.
Right.
So it's all natural, and people can look good, feel good, and of course for women, when you talk about these crow's feet, when you talk about the nails looking better and the hair looking better, we're all ears.
Oh yeah, and all we ask is make a commitment to do it for 30 days straight. You will see the difference
in the product. I mean, in the way you feel and the way you look too.
In the mirror.
In the mirror. That's important. And you told me that this is also good for your joints?
Yes.
Definitely.
Okay.
Well, it speeds the repair of the joint tissue. If you think about, people that have joint problems when they get older, that's kind of a function of aging. It's the same kind of thing. So what's happening is there's always wear and tear in your joints. And what happens is, as we get older, we can't repair the tissue as fast as it's breaking down. So if you're supporting the body and giving it ways to speed that up, you can see how that can benefit joint tissue too.
I was just thinking while you were talking about that, and I'm thinking to myself, it's tough getting old. But
it's not for sissies, is it?
That's right. But if you have something that helps you along to feel better and look better, it makes it just a little bit easier to swallow.
Yeah, we call it aging gracefully.
Aging gracefully.
I mean, nobody gets out of this gig alive, right?
That's right.
But we can have a long, happy run.
There we go.
And feel good and look good.
Look good. All right, so go by Nature's Outlet. They're located there on Commonwealth Boulevard. They're very knowledgeable about their products. If you have any other questions, feel free to ask them about them. But going on right now, they've got a half price sale basically, and you can try all 3 products. Try them for 30 days, and if you like it, then you'll be feeling better. Thanks so much. I'm always interested when you come down. It educates me on the body and also what I can do to help my body. But thanks so much.
Well, we love the fact that you like to have us as guests, so we're excited about that, and we're going to keep trying to come up with great stuff that people are going to love, and that's our challenge to ourselves, and hopefully we can keep doing that.
All right. Charlie Ray and John Rigdon with Nature's Outlet. Stay with us. More programming coming up next.